HiSig.com seller, thank you for tuning in. On this video, we will show you how to manage the return item. Since we don't have the replacement policy, if the buyer file a valid complaint, we are giving them the option to return the item and refund the payment as soon as the seller received and verified the return item. Only closed box returns are allowed except when one of the three conditions are met: defective items, damaged by courier, and item is not as described on the website. Return is valid only if the buyer requested this within 15 days from the time the item is received by them. In case the buyer is requesting to return the item because they changed their mind, they need to return the item in a sellable condition that is not open, not used. On the other hand, there are some restricted products that are not returnable. Any consumable items that are used or installed cannot be returned. This is outlined in Consumer Protection Rights and Concerning section on non-returnable items. There are two types of returned item. First is the return to origin or return before delivery, which means that the item did not reach or was not delivered to the buyer. Maybe the buyer is not reachable or the buyer refused the delivery. The other type is the normal return, wherein the buyer received and requested to return the item due to some reason. If the courier is returning an item, seller must accept the item to determine if the return is acceptable or not. Also, if the seller refuses the item, the system might refund the payment directly to the buyer. To manage return shipment, click on Return Management under Orders on the side menu of the dashboard. Three simple tabs will be available: Requested, Delivered, and Accepted. For requested, it means that anytime soon, the courier will come and return the item listed under this tab, as buyer already initiated the request for returning the item. Delivered are the items that buyer requested for return and was received by the seller. This is the tab wherein seller can refund the payment to the buyer or file a complaint if there is something wrong with the item returned. Under Accepted tab, list of items that are returned to seller and refund is processed will be available on this page. Moving back on the Delivered tab, if the courier returned the item and seller accepted, simply click on the Delivered tab. Look for the item returned and check the reason why the buyer returned the item. Based on the reason, check the physical status of the item. If acceptable, simply click on Accept Return button and click on Confirm Return to refund the payment to the buyer and to remove the commission and payment processing fee from the seller's side. However, if there's some issue with the item returned, don't click the Accept Return button. Instead, click on Complaint. Select the reason for complaint, like item is damaged, missing accessory, tags, component, or used item. You can also put additional notes if you need to. Then, take picture of the item returned and attach on the complaint for further investigation. Once done, simply click on Complaint to confirm the action. If, upon investigation, the issue of the item returned is not with the seller, the courier will collect the item from the seller and ship it back to the buyer, and payment will be released to the seller. Please take note, the seller will only be charged per the return shipment fee if the reason for return is item is defective, damaged, not working, or not as described. Once the seller accepts the item from the courier, action should be taken immediately. If the seller did not click any button within 24 to 48 hours, the system will process the refund automatically. So this is the process on handling return item. If you have any query or clarification, you can always contact our seller support hotline. Please check our other videos on how to manage seller performance. Thank you.